Gonna tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to our channel. The current pandemic that has enveloped the entire planet has provided the means for new ways of entertainment. With the growth of various applications, TikTok is also one of the most popular and rising applications that came under the limelight. This application has turned many individuals into stars overnight. Charli D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio also owe their fame to this medium. Here is how Charli D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio rose to fame. Number 4. Charli D'Amelio's first TikTok. Though it may appear that TikTok has brushed someone who isn't a member of Generation Z, the app has become a media bonanza for advertisers and publishers. It was first released in China in 2017, and it quickly became the most popular mobile application in the United States under 2 years' duration. High schoolers all over the world rapidly turned into TikTok stars, but no one came to prominence as instantly as Charli D'Amelio, a 15-year-old Connecticut resident. She was only a high school sophomore throughout the day, but after the last school bell, she created a TikTok post and accumulated over 17 million TikTok followers. She has more than 5 million followers on Instagram because of her performance and dancing posts.
Hey, did you know 1 out of 3 hoes are mad? For real? Well, I'm not mad. I'm not mad either.
Number 3. How did Charli D'Amelio become so famous? Many people are perplexed by Charli's instant sensation, particularly those who are cynical of TikTok's scope. Alessandro Bogliari, a TikTok specialist and the CEO of the Influencer Marketing Factory, spoke openly to Distractify about Charli's growth, how to gain attention on the app, and how businesses are now using bloggers to promote. Charli D'Amelio is not really old enough to have a driver's license, but her TikTok platform has already exceeded many personalities and large corporations in terms of the number of subscribers she can meet. Although TikTok has a plethora of users who cater to the plurality of the Gen Z crowd, Charli strikes out because she became so famous in such a short amount of time. Charli's tremendous growth to hundreds of thousands of followers in very little more than a week gained national attention, but no one could understand how she accomplished it. Charli's success can be credited to a domino effect of variables, according to TikTok analyst Alessandro Bogliari. A little bit of luck, the right timing, accuracy, and TikTok's algorithm. She transformed into the ideal TikTok girl dancing with Charli. It became popular because everyone was saying, "I don't get the hype," and they went from watching her clips to speaking ill of themselves by saying things like, "Now I get it." Alessandro describes how audiences created material about Charli's videos, which led her to receiving more audiences. She got lucky because people make trends and funny memes about something, Alessandro explains, referring to how other TikTok users helped Charli promote her platform. She was good at being consistent, but it wasn't something she worked on. It just happened. On TikTok, this is exactly what happens. Alessandro continued to explain why TikTok is not the same as Instagram. Although a single Instagram account can go mainstream, TikTok users must continuously post additional content in order to stay competitive and expand their audience. A TikTok clip that makes headlines might help open the window, but it didn't stick it accessible for a longer duration. You can get super popular because you're pushed there, and then because you're consistent, Alessandro says. With Charli, she's not doing anything so different from many others, but she was pushed through and then got popularity. Charli's videos were moved to the For You tab until she started receiving more views and thoughts from other people about her hype, according to Alessandro. And per the TikTok guide, that is the precise point where audiences would like to be.
China, I tell all my niggas, cut the check, bust it out, turn your goofy dog, pow.
Number 2, the life of Dixie D'Amelio. Dixie D'Amelio was a regular senior at her Connecticut high school at the beginning of her field hockey season last autumn. She went to practice, completed her assignments, served at a shopping center, and spent considerable time on TikTok viewing and posting clips. Dixie, who has 21.5 million TikTok fans, isn't a performer like Charli, who is 15 years of age. She's reserved but optimistic, laid back but goofy. She explains herself in this way. It's also how audiences perceive the very enigmatic 18-year-old whose brand identity is somewhat less defined and has been linked to the Hype House group. I just try to show my personality because I'm not a dancer, and a big portion of TikTok is dancing. And also, Charli and I are two different people, and we've always tried to never be in competition, D'Amelio said. I don't want to do what she's doing. I don't want to be a dancer because that's her thing and I have my thing. A Google Trends query for Dixie D'Amelio reveals how easily she transitioned from a secret to a media personality. There was no quest for concern in her identity until October 2019. As per Google info, her name reached peak popularity in December. In just 2 months, her celebrity status skyrocketed from 0 to 100%. Humorous gags, lip-syncing clips, and other front camera visuals are among Dixie's TikTok video content. She engages in famous TikTok dancing styles in a self-deprecating manner in so many other videos. The description on one recent post cheekily questioned if performing one dance made her an actual TikToker. Being able to do comedy or skits or just talking on TikTok is kind of my lane and where I stay, Dixie said. D'Amelio takes into consideration that her youthful people will be watching her as she receives more and more chances. She intends to use her influence to maintain instilling trust in her audience. She and her sister worked with UNICEF on an anti-bullying initiative throughout this year after the D'Amelios were subjected to their disproportionate amount of social networking, objectifying women and harassment. While discussing all the hatred and negativity she received, Dixie shared, "In the beginning, it was very hard and I would try to write back at people, but I realized that bringing more attention to the negativity just doesn't do anything. They don't know who I am as a person, so it shouldn't bother me."
One gon' tell me nothing. Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
Number 1. Charli and Dixie together. Charli and Dixie D'Amelio, social media rising stars and sisters, have secured their own Hulu docuseries, the streaming service revealed Friday. The D'Amelio Show, an exciting 8-episode reality series, will take audiences within the lives of Charli, Dixie, and their parents, Mark and Heidi, who collectively have over 250 million social media followers. Mark, their father, said this about the Hulu series: "We're excited to be joining the Hulu family with a unique behind-the-scenes look into our lives. We've always been a very close family, but this experience has brought us even closer, and we're really excited to share a glimpse of our lives with the world. Many people create impressions of us based off of short content, a few minutes or even seconds," he continued, "but now we're looking forward to sharing a side that you likely don't get to see on our social channels." So do give us your thought regarding Charli and Dixie D'Amelio's rise to fame in the comments section below, while also hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, so you can catch up on more juicy content such as this in the future. And with that, I'll be catching you guys later in another video. Bye now.